Hi everybody. This is going to be a tutorial on how to connect your Diskstation so you can upload your media and manage it and do it from either a Mac or a PC. So first we're going to start with a Mac. I think most everybody at TMI uses a Mac, but in the event that there are people that don't use a Mac and use a PC, I'll go over that as well. So in a Mac, you're going to start at the Finder so that you can, along the top here, you'll see this. So you're going to go to Go, Connect to Server. This is the IP address of your server, 24.103.127.132. Write that down somewhere just so you have it. But to connect to the server on a Mac, we are going to be using WebDav. And WebDav is defined by this port right here, 5005. So again, for Mac it's really easy. For PC it's different, but we'll show you both ways. On a Mac you're going to type this HTTP 24 blah 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 colon 5005, and then you're going to hit connect. When you get to this point, you're going to get presented with login. You're going to type in your username and password, and you're going to connect. And then once you do that, you'll see it coming down here into your shared area where it shows shared. And once you open that up, you'll see the contents of the Diskstation and all of the folders that you have been given access to based on the permissions strategy that was described again in a prior email. So for the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to focus on the media folder because that's what seems to be the most important at the moment. So you're going to open up the media folder, and as long as you have access to it, you can put stuff and take stuff off. So it's as simple as dragging and dropping, and the file is there on the Diskstation. So for a Mac, that's how it's done. For a PC, it's done like this. So again, WebDav is not very friendly in the Windows world for some reason that I'm not sure why, but you can easily connect to the server using FTP. So when you're in a Windows machine, presuming that it's Windows 10, and if it's Windows 7, it's very similar, but you're going to go to your Windows Explorer. You're going to go to this PC, and you're going to click on this folder right here, this selection right here, add network location. Step through it. You're going to do FTP, and you're going to type in that IP address that I told you about earlier, and then hit next. Uncheck log on anonymously and put in your username. And this here is a friendly name to describe what it is, so it doesn't matter what it is. It's just there for your own benefit. And then hit next. Hit next. And from here you're going to be presented with a logon screen. Of course not, because I already tested this, and it's logging me in automatically because I already connected. So, but you would have been given access. You would have been given a login screen. Again, you would have put your username and password in, and this is what you see. And like the wrong folder. And like in the other connection, you will see this, the contents of it. So again, in a similar way, you would basically take that file and drop it in, and it should copy it straight to, just copy anything. So there, I've put a file into the Diskstation media folder. So, and again, to prove it, we can go back to the web and connect to it that way. So the web uses the same IP address, except at the end you're going to use :5000 and you'll use the same username and password, and connect to it. And as you can see, there's this little browser-based GUI interface that, and when you first sign in, you're going to be presented with a few things that you can click through and accept, just so that you know that everything, you're just going to be being forced to accept some conditions and acknowledge a few things. But so once you're in the Diskstation, you will see this File Station folder, and inside the File Station folder, you will see the folders that you have access to. And again, you'll go to the Media folder, and you will see the contents of it. So we'll go back to the WebDav, since most of you are in Macs anyway, and I'm going to delete those files so you can see what happens there. Where are all the files? There should be more than that. Oh, I see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it took a moment for the machine to update itself. But here's all the files that were placed on the Diskstation. I'm going to delete them. And when I switch to the Windows machine and refresh the Windows browser, they should all be gone as well. Now, on the Diskstation, you can turn this on or off. If it's on, it consumes more storage than if it's off. But these folders have what's called a recycle folder, which contains the contents of files that you deleted. In case you change your mind and you don't want to delete them, you can just go back into the recycle bin and undelete it. But again, it does take up storage, and it could fill up your machine more quickly if it's on, if you don't know that it's on. So if you want me to turn that off, I can certainly turn it off, but it sometimes is a good thing to have as a little bit of a hedge against accidental deletions. So, but you do need to do periodic maintenance on the recycle bins so that you can delete them and free up space when you need to. But so that's a basic tutorial on how to connect to the Diskstation. And again, in a Mac, it looks like this. And in Windows, it looks like this. Oh, wrong. Went to the wrong place. It looks like this. And hopefully that's helpful. If you need any more help, or if you need me to help you reset your password, just let me know and I'll take care of it. I hope that's helpful. Take care, guys.